Listing a lot in October. Send me your goals. Think about it over the weekend. Monday, I want your goals if you're serious. Only if you're serious. Don't send me a message below unless you're serious. Think it over.
The Crazy Picker Life with Wheeler, Dealer, and Banana Peeler.
Welcome, fellow pickers and would-be adventurers. Dealer with the Crazy Picker Life. It is Friday, and we are busy. It is the last day of the month. Last day of September today, if I could get it out of my mouth. September. So I got Banana Peeler in the shop.
Banana Peeler in the house.
He's working on listing a few things here. We're going to finish up hanging the TV here in a minute and relax early, hopefully, and go home early and get up early and go to Denver Flea Market. Spend some time there with the family. Wheeler tells me we've got our number for today, our $1,000 listing goal in hand. And that means that we made it and we've earned the TV and it will stay here rather than go home with my wife and family where I wouldn't watch it very much. Not that I'll watch it a whole lot here, but I will watch it some. And so we're just winding things down. This show is going to consist of 3 portions. First, I'm going to do a quick, super fast walk through my day, and that will start momentarily. Secondly, it is the end of the month, so I'm going to give you the top 10 sales for September for our shop. All of our IDs, the top 10 sales that we had in September. There's some pretty good ones in there. And then after that, the last thing will be some announcements about the future. I think I've got to write them down before I record that part. I think I've got 3 or 4 or 5 announcements, so that'll be exciting. I better write them down. Maybe there's only 1 or 2. Who knows? No, there's 3 or 4. So watch the whole show through, or if you can't wait, go to the end, whatever you got to do. Tomorrow's vlog will be Denver Flea Market. I hope to capture some of the hoopla. It should be a nice day for the whole family. It'll be back to travelogue like vlog, show, thing, whatever we do here. Thanks for watching. Let's go through the day quick. Okay, well, we started our day riding around, and basically we're heading down to the park to do some running and gym class. So boom, here comes everybody. They're hiding, haha, funny. Wheeler comes out. Everybody is heading either to the park or running. We're gonna run our normal 2-mile loop. And I got my shoes on. Everybody else is excited. There's Crazy Wheeler. And off we headed. Okay, oh my goodness, we're looking winded. I'm feeling tired and dizzy. Everybody else is tired and dizzy after their run. Okay, then it's going to be back home and back off to the office. And heading up the corridor apparently. And who knows what happens. Oh, everybody go into the office. Do your thing. I'm going to pack some orders, I guess. There's just a preview of the office. Oh, there's my orders. There's my mess with the TV. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm wafting something. I guess I'm showing my orders. Going to pack those up. There they are. Okay, time to grab those orders. And I got helpers, but we're going to load those up. Got to get them out. Kids aren't always at work with me, but today they were with me to help me out a little bit, so that was kind of fun. We got all our schoolwork done early. There I'm at the post office. Okay, take the orders to the post office. Oh, gotta go to the bank. Quick, go to the bank. Get some money. There's some money. Woohoo. Quick, go fill the gas tank. Gotta have gas in the van. Then what do you got to do after that? Well, you can't just do that. You got to clean the bugs off the windshield. Boy, this is exciting. And then finally, got some water for the trip. A little bit of food, a little bit of water. And now we can do the top 10 for September 2016. Here it comes.
Top 10 for September 2016. These are the top 10 sales that we had during the month of September in no particular order. Test strips are always good. This was a One Touch Ultra Blue lot of 100 retail size test strips, 12 boxes, all expired with good dates. They did have label removal stuff on them, and I noted that. In the auction, these sold for $1,020. I acquired these for $12 a box. So $144 plus some expenses. So I had probably a couple $100 in it. That's a good sale. That does not happen every day. I do not get those in every day. Starbucks sign, paid $35, I believe, sold full price to Alaska, and it sold at $399.99. I did have to eat about $30 of the shipping. I put it in a little larger box rather than Frankenstein 2 boxes together, and I just felt better about it getting there in one piece. Alaska is a long trip, Anchorage is. So anyway, that's a good turnaround. This is a Rare Olympus F Zuko lens. We sell an awful lot of lenses. This is a small little goober of an Olympus lens. No idea what we paid for it. I'm sure we made a good profit. We rarely lose with good lenses. And there are literally 10 to 1, 20 to 1, 30 to 1, 40 to 1 lenses out there where we're after the one and all the rest of them are not that great. So you got to pick up the right ones. The harder ones to find, if you know what you're looking for, are the ones like this that sell for $230. This is a half or a little less than a half of a Coca-Cola sign. So for $200 plus, I paid $50 for this on one of our junk jaunt type things. It took a while to sell. The full porcelain sign goes for $800-900. Don't know what happened to UPS on this. They recalculated my shipping box, and although this is only an 1/8 inch or whatever thick, and I put down 2 inches thick when they recalculated, they put 16 inches thick and tacked $100 on my shipping bill, so I had to call them and get that removed. The guy or gal who got this is putting it over their old vintage cook stove, and they like it. So pieces of good signs are good. This is a really cool Coors Original Banquet beer sign. The laser, it's not laser, fiber optics in there rotate through a sort of a, there's a lot in there, these fiber optic things. They rotate through a color pattern that was really cool. I have decided to collect Blatz and Schlitz, and more specifically and mostly old metal and tin signs. I paid $50 for this, sold for $300 plus, and it's a nice one. Another lens. This is a Canon. Canon is where Wheeler got his start. It's a pretty good size lens. You can't tell size here, but that's a big one. And sold fairly recently here for $330. This came, I believe, in our current lens lot where we picked up lenses for, I don't know, under $20 each. I can't recall. This one's a pretty good one. This is an unbranded Petz Valve brass lens. We look for these. There are better ones and worse ones. The best one we've ever found sold for about $1,200. Some of the generic unbranded ones will sell for $150. This one is somewhere in the middle. It's a good one at $342.94. Here is a JVC camcorder, sold for $664, and we paid $125 on that. Here is a rare Eastman Kodak Brownie. All box cameras are not equal. We have a bunch of them that I wish would sell that we've priced up. I don't think we've quite figured it out yet. This one is a special one, super old, super mint shape, something that somebody was after. I don't know the whole deal on it. Over 100 years old, $291.50. This is a Jobo CPE2 darkroom developing color film processor. Jobo is a good name, reasonably high-end prosumer, low-end pro film developing tank setup. We sent this to Canada. It's fairly lightweight, fairly large. I believe we paid $100 or somewhere around there for this. This was a great find. This actually did come from a camera store. That's it. So, back to commentary.
Okay, so that's the top 10 for September. We will do those every month. It's fun to go back and remember some of those sales. It's not the big sales that make our business, although if you add up all our big sales, that's a percentage of our business. We typically make pretty good money on our big sales. Something sold. Let's see what that was. Huh. It's a calculator for 30 bucks. I was hoping it was something else. The big sales make up a portion, a percentage. They're just a lot of fun when they go right. When somebody gets something, $200, $300, $400, $500 or even more, and they like it, they're happy with it, and you provided that. If you can make some money on that too, and they feel like they get a good deal, those are a lot of fun. A lot of times those are the big scores, etc. So top 10's always fun. Okay, without further ado, major announcement. Well, I don't know about that, but these are lumped into 3 separate areas, and I don't know which one is more exciting, but I'm going to do this one first. I am officially announcing in 2017 I will compete in an official beer mile event. Now, if you haven't seen me do my first and only beer mile unofficial, it was sometime probably 3 weeks ago, something like that. Go back in the videos. I don't have the vlog right here, what number it is, but I will be doing some training in the future, and I'll be sure to get that on this vlog. If you don't know what a beer mile is, you can look it up at, I believe, beermile.com, something like that. I'm stating this publicly. In the year 2017, I will travel and I will compete as a 48, 49-year-old to get my name on the books officially before I hit 50, and I'll be like a super master old guy, and I'm aiming to be the super master champion, 50 or older. That's a long range goal. The first step to that is actually compete in a sanctioned event in 2017. So I'll talk more about my training regimen later. In October, though, I'm going to be focusing on the running portion of it, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So that's one. second big thing that's happening and coming up in the Crazy Picker Life arena. And there's all kinds of good family things going on and all that. This is just more picker related. Okay, it's more dealer related. Sorry. Well, it all affects the family. Even the beer mile training, that's just fun, right? I noticed since I shaved that there's a double chin here. Is that thing real? Can't be happening. I have to talk like this. Oh man, it's real. I better beard up quick. Oh my goodness, age sucks. Where's my neck exercises? Okay, second announcement. October starts tomorrow, Saturday. For me, Monday is a big day. Every day we're in the office. Now, we still have our goal, by the way, for October. Our listing goal, we have to hit $1,000 every listing day or more in order to reach a prize, an in-office prize. I don't have the announcement on the in-office prize for October yet. We've got the TV set for September, all but in the books. We'll talk about that probably next week and show it off if it's actually hung and ready to go. But besides $1,000 a day, oh, what the heck is that? Banana peeler, what are you weighing there, buddy?
Electronic bowling.
Woo! Big seller?
$15.
Plus shipping.
Yep.
Okay, $1,000 a day, gotta hit that. That's like the bare minimum number of dollars listed per day that we're in the office. Now in October, I counted, I think it's gonna be 21 days in the office with the Monday through Friday days. And if we don't go to the flea market on Saturdays or don't go picking, there might be a few more days in there. 21 days, that's the base days that we must list $1,000 every day we're in the office. That's me, Wheeler, Banana Peeler combined. Okay, my personal goal, and there may be an incentive hook to this. I think there will be. I think here's my incentive. It's in raw form. If I hit the thing I'm talking about, and we hit our $1,000. And I may even have to put like a top number, like a minimum number on there. I'm getting a beer making kit. I'm going to make my own beer. And I'll have to scope it out to see what that entails. But this is a dealer goal. So beer making kit for dealer to make beer in the shop for dealer consumption and possibly my wife Lon. And maybe tasting for anybody who comes by. No, I didn't say that. This is not like a speakeasy. Okay, so here's what I have to do. I have to list 10 items minimum per day. All 21 days we're in the office, plus Saturdays if we're in the office, without missing a day. 10 items a day. Doesn't sound like much. Sounds like much. I don't know. I got a lot going on besides listing. I pack all the orders, whatever. 10 a day. That's should be 210 minimum for the month. When I hit 10, I'll probably stop in a given day because I've always got other things that get me up early, keep me up late, whatever. 10 a day. I'm going to do this from the front. I'm leading from the front. If you want to do this with me, let me know. If you're going to set your own goal, let me know what your goal is, how many a day, whole month of October. Don't let yourself down. If you want to beat me, double me a day, the whole month of October, that'd be awesome. Whatever you want to do, but I'm doing 10 a day, and I will show it every day in October without fail on camera, the 10 items that I list. You can double check me. Plus, there'll be vlog material on there. Who knows? Some days might be 3 hours long. I know some of you will love that. Some days might be 10 minutes long. Some of you will love that. Okay, that's the second announcement. Now, along with that, I said there was something along with that. I am training for the beer mile. I'm going to run harder in October, more consistent, harder, more miles, more speed work. There is no drinking in October. Dealer is giving up drinking for October so I can sharpen my training and sharpen my listing. No caffeine. I will be very, very sharp by the middle of the month if I make it. Okay? So, how can you train for a beer mile without drinking beer? Well, I'm going to get my running up to a certain point, and then in November I'm going to start working on some of the beer drinking aspects of drinking a beer fast, which is what you need to do for a beer mile. And, the event that I go to, unless I head south, and that's possible, is not going to be for a number of months yet. So I'm working it out. But I'm serious about this. This is inspiring for me because A, I like to run. It gets me in shape. I've done it all in running. I'm not getting faster in the real world. I'm not competing with these young bucks. B, I like to drink beer, and I can drink it fast enough. Run fast enough, old, drink beer. Try to find me somebody my age who can run and drink beer like I can. That's what I'm thinking. So, did I say no fun? No fun in October. I mean, no drinking, no caffeine, 10 items a day, on camera, $1,000 a day between the group, 10 items personal, big incentives. I'll have an incentive package announced next week. Dealers, brew house, whatever. There'll be some other incentive for the office to work towards some kind of fun thing that we can earn. That's 2 major announcements, right? Oh my goodness. By the way, I have not had a beer or any alcohol this week. Today's the last day of caffeine. I had a rock star. Tomorrow will be tough with no caffeine on the road. All the kids, all the family, all day long, flea market, driving. I'm going to have to get some sleep tonight, and I'm probably going to have to take some naps during the day. But anyway, no beer this week. I had a couple beers on, I think, Monday when we did the picker haul. None Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, today, Friday. I'm not stupid. You can't get off both of those at the same time. I go in streaks. This is what I do. I think no caffeine will be harder. No super coffees. No guru health energy drinks. No ginseng. No rock stars. No nothing. No fun. I don't eat chocolate, but I might have a little chocolate. I don't know. I probably will get something somewhere. But no official energy drinks caffeine. I'm not going out of my way for that. I got into a little bit of a rut with too much of that, so I'm out. My running will go well. My legs will feel better. Everything will feel better. I will think better. I will talk faster. I will work harder. I will list more. Okay, that's 2 announcements. I know this is long-winded. It's exciting. I'm excited. Create a compelling future if you want to have one, by the way. There's a Tony Robbins quote of some kind, or at least Tony Robbins-esque. Bisque? I don't know. But anyway, if you want to have a compelling future, if you want to have a great future, create a compelling future. I try to do that once in a while. Okay, big news number 3. We've been looking for a new house. We've been thinking about moving. We've been thinking about moving out of the state. Many discussions, many looks, whatever. Okay, here's what's happening as of today. Could it change? Maybe. My wife likes her job. She doesn't necessarily want to work for me full time. She's not ready. I'm over it. Lon, that's fine. I'm glad you like your job. I hope you do my bookkeeping. I hope you help me with the business. You're supportive. Wonderful. We're staying here. We're staying in our house. Next week, I'm going to get the code inspector, building inspector, lot inspector, whatever. I'm going to build a building on my lot, hopefully, if it'll fit. I'll know more next week, hopefully, or whenever this guy can come out and take a look. We have a double lot. I think it can be done. We're going to build. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm going to have to change my schedule a little bit. I'm going to be the general contractor. I may do a lion's share of the work with the boys and Kate and Sis if she wants to help, and Lon. We're building. We're building the office, the ultimate office, with brew room and man's room, friend's room, family room. I don't know, but anyway, it's been kicked around for a while. We have a preliminary plan. The other plan is we're hopefully going to buy some land out farther, more isolated, and build out there like a getaway or whatever. But that's a whole nother story. We're building. 1, officially pursuing the beer mile as an old guy. 2, big October, list 10 items a day that were in the office. No drinking, no caffeine, no fun. I keep saying that, but that's funny. That's a joke. 3, we're laying the groundwork. We're going to be moving out of this office eventually. We're building an office on our land on the homestead. Okay, thanks for watching. Tomorrow out of the office. Super excited. Gonna find some good things. Family's with me. Cameras with me. Pick well, list often. Gonna be listing a lot in October. Send me your goals. Think about it over the weekend. Monday, I want your goals if you're serious. Only if you're serious. Don't send me a message below unless you're serious. Think it over. Get serious. Set real goals. A real goal that you'll stick to. Dealer out.
Hey, Wheeler. Dealer Production.